What is going on to you, Pisces? So you have the Six of Pentacles, the Ten of Wands, and the Seven of Wands. Listen, you Pisces may be getting to know somebody right now, but you may not. Either way, you're single, ready to mingle. The difference is you Pisces are knowing what it is that you're looking for. The Six of Pentacles, you want someone where you can give, and these people don't disappoint you, right? What do I mean when I say disappoint you? That's a big thing for a lot of you Pisces, is disappointment. Having people come on in, swear out that they love you, act like they care about you, when in actuality, they be playing games. A lot of you Geminis want someone that can actually have your back and be there for you and be reciprocal, give to you. As you're giving to them, give to you, you know? Make a community out of you and this person. The Ten of Wands and the Seven of Wands represents, it's kind of been a little bit of a rough ride for a lot of you because, especially nowadays, people are delusional. They don't want to do that. They don't want to do that. They're so delusional, they have the mentality of someone needs to give to them while they don't have to give anything to anyone. So they're basically admitting to being a parasite. Basically. So now you have the Three of Wands and the Judgment. And the Three of Wands and the Judgment is all about how you, Pisces, need to understand that you have options out here. Don't be so fast to pick somebody just because they are available. You want to ask them questions. You want to hang out with them a couple of times. You want to make sure by asking them questions, right? They ask you, right? Like, for instance, ask them questions. If they don't ask you any questions, they should be asking you questions too. They should be taking seriously courting and dating or hanging out just as much as you should be taking it seriously. You should want to get to know who the person is and get invested. If the person does not want to ask you questions, if they don't feel the need to ask you questions, that's a dub. Why? Because what it says about their character is, this is the reason why it is that they sitting up on the internet or wherever else complaining about why it is that they can't find anybody. Because they're so lazy and dysfunctional, even for their own benefit, they don't even want to even get engaged. And not in that way. When I say get engaged, I mean they don't even want to spend their time even asking. You got to spend your time asking because you're taking your own relationship dynamic seriously because you don't want to get hurt. You want to make sure that the people that you're meeting are quality, and that's great. But at the same time, they're not even energetic or enthusiastic enough to even ask you about your upbringing, what you like, where you're from, how are you, right? What's your last name? All of these different things that make you up, make you who you are. If they don't ask you any questions, that in on itself is a problem. That's why it is that for me, when I go out there, try to get to know somebody, I don't do it anymore, not in the U.S. I refuse to date in the U.S. personally. I'll fly out, I'm serious. I'm saving to go right now. But the point is that even back in the days when I used to date in the U.S., and I'm hanging out, and I'm asking some people and stuff like this, I would notice that a lot of them don't even ask me questions. They don't even ask, hey, what's going on, X, Y, Z. So what? I once again, no kind of effort, no kind of, well, let me tell you about myself. Let me ask you. Let me ask you certain things. I want to ask you some questions now. So now the Ten of Swords and the Page of Cups and the Three of Swords represent, don't let anybody convince you. Don't let anybody convince you otherwise. Whenever it is that you see something about a person and it's real, you need to be judging them based upon their character. And if you, Pisces, realize something as you're getting to know them, that there's a flaw in their character, then it means it's time for you to leave. And what I mean by that is, for example, what it is I was talking about how it is that you want to, for example, you want to make sure that they're asking you questions because that's them partaking in them asking you questions. And don't bring it to their attention. You understand what I'm saying? Don't bring it to your attention. Don't bring it to their attention either. They should naturally be asking you questions if they're going to go out with you, right? Correct? So how is it going to be successful and they're not even asking you questions? They're not even taking the time to get to know you. It's not going to be successful. So I'm saying stuff like this, like it could be subtle things like that how it is that you know that it would ultimately be a waste of your time to be sitting up there trying to get to know these goofy individuals. So now the Ace of Pentacles and the Three of Cups now is about you Geminis though, you Pisces, as you're dating. I just did Gemini video. But you Pisces, as it is that you're dating though, right? You are meeting people that put on a good front. You know what I mean? The Ace of Pentacles, it's seemingly well-to-do, they have money, beautiful, a lot of them are attractive, but you want to make sure that their character is on point though. You're meeting outwardly the right type of people that a lot of you Pisces would want, but you have to make sure that it's not like the Three of Cups. It's not anyone else involved. It's not, you have to jump through hoops. It's not them not putting in an effort to get to know who you are. It's not any of that type of stuff. You have to make sure that they are open to that and that they're ready and that it's organic and that they actually ask you without you bringing it to their attention who you are, where you're from. So if you see this type of nonsense happening, that's your cue, Pisces, to leave. But these are just some of the red flags that a lot of you Pisces need to look out for. Other than that, the Ace of Pentacles is about, but as far as people that you're meeting the right type that you like outwardly, okay? So let's clarify the Three of Cups. Knight of Cups, Eight of Cups, Ace of Pentacles, right, the Tower, right. These people have money, like it is I said before. They're not, some of them may be rolling in dough. Some of them may be rich. They just not necessarily letting it on, says the Ace of Pentacles. You know what I mean? But at the same time, you have to remember, it's not about who has money, because the money doesn't really matter if the person is trash. And if whoever's listening to this, if you're the type of person that will sacrifice a good relationship for money, something wrong with you. Because the Knight of Cups and the Eight of Cups represents for you not to settle. But see, this is what it is that I mean when I say people misconstrue those terms of what not to settle for. A person's character needs to be wrapped up in what it is that you're not settling for. If a person's character is poor and dysfunctional, no matter how much money they have, you shouldn't want to be around them because they're cruel. And even if you were to get with them, Pisces, you're hanging out with the cruel individual. And they're cruel to everybody, including the people that they're with. So they'll be just as cruel to you because they don't think that you're there around them because you like them. They'll think that you're there around them because you want their money. Cruel people are very paranoid. And then you have the Tower, which represents, but you're meeting people that are interested in you though. The question is, why are they interested? So you want to make sure that they're interested in you for the right reasons. Other than that, comment on the video, like the video, subscribe to the YouTube channel, share the video. Trying to make my YouTube channel grow to 20,000 subs. Thank you for the 10,000. Appreciate y'all so much. Smash the subscribe button, smash the like button, hit the notification bell, set that notification bell to all so you can be notified whenever I drop my video.